Hey there guys, it's Jasonmazda and welcome back to another Sims 4 house building video. This time I'm creating a series called Let's Build a House in The Sims 4. So this is going to be the first part in this series, and over the course of a few parts, I'm not sure how many we are going to have, it depends on how quickly I progress with the house. What I'm building is I'm building a house from scratch in The Sims 4. Not using anything from the gallery. I'm hopefully going to do the interior furnishing as well, which should be a unique experience for me because I'm so happy with the new gallery and how you can actually use rooms of other people's creations and help incorporate them into your own. But I'm going to be doing everything in this house building video. So that's cool. I'm still not sure why with my houses the rooms don't count unless you actually physically create a room using the room tool. So I'm not sure why that is happening because that won't place a roof on top of it unless I change it, which is a little bit weird. So I really wanted to try out the curve tools in this one. So I used a curved balcony as well as a curved veranda. Which ended up turning out really nicely. This video is going to focus on the exterior and some of the landscaping of the house. So it's not going to have any interior quite yet. That's going to be in a future part. In the next part, what I'm hoping to do, I haven't started it yet, so what I'm hoping to do in the next part is hopefully change up a little bit of the landscaping, maybe some of the roof. And I'm also going to ask you guys to give me your opinions on the house. So if you think, oh, I don't like this, maybe you should change it, let me know. I do take into account everyone's decision, everyone's suggestions more likely. And hopefully we can create a house that as a community we're all happy with, and it should be really fun. So I hope you guys continue watching this. I had a lot of fun with the roof of this house. I like this. I used curved roofs, which are nice. I also looked at a tutorial, I think it was by Rocket DMG. If you haven't seen his videos, he's awesome. Check his Sims 3 videos out. He did a tutorial where you can make a flat roof, and it just involves manipulating the slope of the roof, and then you can change the color to like this dark black roofing tile, and it looks like it's just tiles, which is awesome. And then you can add the tint on as well, which is the most awesome thing for me because most of my houses in The Sims 3 and Sims 2 for that matter were modern houses with pretty much just generally flat roofs. So far with The Sims 4 I haven't been able to do a flat roof, so the next house I'm going to try out right after I film the audio for this video is going to involve a flat roof, so that should be exciting. Here I am just adding in the veranda patio area. I changed it a little bit up because then I realized that it was actually going to obscure the balcony. I did really like having this balcony here. I wasn't sure that it was the right choice though for this house design. Really what I wanted to do with this series is just sort of incorporate some different style building techniques and hopefully have some fun along the way. It's by no means my best house, but it's something that we can create and turn into something that we're all happy with, which will be awesome. So here I am adding in roofing. I really wish they'd incorporated curved roofs. I think I've said that before, but curved roofs, they've created curved gates and curved patios. Why can't they just create curved roofs as well? It would make it so much easier to do what I was trying to do here. I give this all a curve a little bit later, but I was trying to keep it consistent with the shape of the veranda. I think it turned out fairly well. I adjusted, I actually realized the heights of some of the roofs were a little bit different, so I adjust that in the next part that you get to see next time I upload it. I hope you guys like this, so please give it a thumbs up if you do like it. It'll really let me know if you want me to continue stuff like this or if you'd like to see just a complete house done at a single time. At least this way you get more content, and then you also get to see it at like a slower pace. So if you guys have if you guys need building tips or stuff like that, you can look at this video and it's like, oh, that's how he's done it, because I'm literally just filming the screen when I'm doing these videos. So you'll be able to see pretty much exactly what I do. So this is me starting to incorporate the curved roofs. I actually really liked how the diagonal piece turned out with the curved roof. It looked really, really awesome. And I think that's the balcony adjusted yeah, that's the balcony adjusted. So the roof isn't overlapping the balcony, which is good. And then I added some more, what are they called? Beams, things that stick up and support the roof. Stilts? They're not stilts. Something. You can let me know in the comment section if you are watching this part, which I hope you guys are. I should actually start putting little hidden things in my videos. Maybe secret downloads or secret comments, or maybe even like giveaways or something, which would be really fun for people who stick with the video. That would actually be a really good idea. Let me know if you like that idea. You'll actually be able to tell me if you like that idea if you're still watching, which is great. And I do really appreciate that you guys are watching my videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So I was able to connect the roofing here, so it sort of looked curvy and diagonally, which is nice, sort of like a diamond, sort of. I also go over the roof with a different style tint in a little bit, which makes it look a lot better. I feel like if I built a house like this in The Sims 3, it would not look as good as it does in The Sims 4. I wasn't sure what to do with the stilts, because obviously part of it was foundation, part of it wasn't. So I ended up just adding in a wall, and then I put some nice windows underneath it and through it eventually. I did have a lot of fun with this roof. It does, in the end, I was looking from the neighborhood view and it looked quite similar to some of the houses in the neighborhood. So it sort of matched the theme, but it also obviously was very different as well. So I decided to go with this dark brown woody sort of tint. I liked it. If you guys like it, please let me know. I was trying to see if I wanted to do like a sort of different height roof, and I decided against it. I didn't really like how it looked. I do have to try with the different height roofs, because I think I did it once in the last house video, because I was able to put a different Roman sort of architecture thing on, which was nice. I decided to go with this blue style roof. It sort of reminded me like a Greek sort of Olympian house. There was a Sims 3 store content which I sort of used as the inspiration for the roof color, and it looked quite nice. I also go with window style with the white and brown tint, which sort of matched the roofing tint as well, which was very nice. I also really like the styles of the windows in this game. I really struggled to build a realistic and a nice house in the Sims 3 base game. I couldn't do a nice house in the Sims 3 base game at the moment. So I'm very impressed with the Sims 4 being able to actually create something that looks half decent with just the base game content. And I'm sure we're going to get a number of expansion packs, a number of stuff packs, and a number of store content. I'm actually not against stuff packs in this game, considering there's no creator style. So I hope they end up putting creator style in. It would be very, very good for the fans to be able to have a creator style option. I know friends of mine like Deligracy, who most of you would know of. She loves interiors, and she doesn't have as much freedom without creator style. So for me, for other simmers, I hope they do eventually put creator style into the game. It would be fantastic. I also like how much light the windows let into the house. Not too much of a fan of the ceiling lights that they have at the moment. I'd also really like to just change the colour of the walls of the outside slightly, but there's not enough colour options as well. So I guess we have to go with what we have at the moment. Just adding in the different wall textures at the moment. I wanted to go with some uh, rocky, stony textures. Kept it fairly neutral. I think I went with just dark grey and lighter grey colours. Um, I actually forgot to add windows to the sides of the house at this point, so I'll go back and do that in a little bit. I wasn't actually able to do it originally because the roof's in the way and it was complaining about that. But I worked a way to fix that. Because move objects aren't in this game, so I have to go by what the game says. I can't exactly change it, which is really weird. I haven't had to do that before. Had to rely on what placement of objects I can legally do in the game, which is really quite weird, not having moved objects or constrained floor elevation. And I don't think they're going to incorporate them because, well, this is a base game. Why would they incorporate cheats into like expansion packs or something like that? This wooden flooring is my favourite flooring so far. Looked really fantastic on this build, and it sort of matched the roofing tin as well as the windows. So that was nice. And I'm going to go in and add some terrain now. So this is also my favourite not wooden, brick terrain paint. And I added a lot of dirt to this house, trying to make it sort of realistic, and I wanted to have like a flower garden in as well. And I put some rocks around it as well, just to make it look nice and neat and like a gardener had taken care of it. I want to try in my Let's Play actually gardening and all that kind of stuff because I used to love that in The Sims 2, especially in The Sims 3. Not as much as in The Sims 2. I actually tended to build a lot more in The Sims 2. Sorry, in The Sims 3, and I used to play a lot more in The Sims 2. I think I said that right. Build a lot more in The Sims 3, play a lot more in The Sims 2. Yep. I also need to try removing some of the houses that they already have and using them as like lots because I didn't have too much room on this one. It didn't really matter because there wasn't really any need to have anything outside because I can't add a pool and I've got plenty of room under the patio for like a barbecue area, so it was fine with this house. But in future, hopefully when they add pools and stuff like that, I would definitely need a larger sized lot. I can't wait to see all the different things they add to The Sims 4. I'm really looking forward to updates like different neighborhoods and all that kind of cool jazz. So I'm really looking forward to hearing from the Sims team over the next few months. So I hope the Sims team get to include me in some of the updates and all that kind of stuff. I'd love to be included, but if not, that's okay. I am also adding, I was thinking about adding hedges again, and I really do like that they added hedges back. That was one of my favourite landscaping items in The Sims 2. I actually don't know if I keep it or not. I did add the flower garden, then I go back and I add some terrain paint to sort of match the rest of the house. It also looks a lot better, the contrast of the green colours with the terrain paint, the dirt terrain paint as well as the browny sand terrain paint. And I'm so glad I went back and added windows to this side of the house. It made it look so much better. And the lighting on this side of the house is a lot different to the other house. It's quite dark at the front as well, which is quite interesting. But that's okay. It still is a very nice house, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you do leave in the comments section what kind of different arrangements and different things you'd like to see with the house. If there are things you like, things you don't like, please let me know. It'd be awesome to have a discussion in the comment section. I'm just adding in some little window sills. I was thinking about adding like, I guess they look like shop window sills. I'll have to look at what the item's called. It's like window coverings. But it didn't look good with this kind of build. But I'm sure it will look good in a build eventually. I also realized I needed to add a door out to the backyard. But I will, of course, be playtesting this. If not, it's actually really easy. If like I did make a mistake in the final build, it's really easy to fix it up because you just download it to your game, like add a door or something like that. So it's not too much of a worry. It's not as hard as it was in The Sims 3. It's also really quick to download something, so it's not as if it's a hassle to go out of your game or whatnot. If you don't know, I am on the gallery, so you can download my past creations. I've made 2 houses and 2 Sims so far, and when this house is downloaded, you'll be able to find it. My username is Jasonmazda2 on the gallery. You can type in Dusty Modern, which is one of the houses I've created, or Desert Oasis, I think I called it. Desert Oasis was the other house I built. And of course, when I do build subsequent parts and then the final product of this house, I will, of course, upload the house to the gallery, and I'll be able to link you guys in the description as well. I'm adding nice patio lights and some flooring lights over here just to brighten up the house a little bit. I'll put some on the top floor balcony as well. It looks really nice and vibrant at night. Actually, it's one of my favorite looking houses at night that I've built so far. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time for another Sims 4 house building video.